G'day, welcome back. Count Binface may sound like the name of a cartoon character, but in fact, it's the name of a politician about to run in a key UK election. The supposed intergalactic warrior with a trash can for a head is taking on right-wing populist Nigel Farage.
Yeah, Farage resigned from the House of Commons after scrutiny when he accepted a $9.5 million donation from a Thai businessman. Now he's running in the same seat of Clacton again, and this is his opponent.
Clacton is a special place, so cast your vote for me. I'm Binface.
Yep, to help us make sense of it all, here is Jonathan Tong, Professor of Politics at the University of Liverpool. He's laughing too this morning. Who is Count Binface and why is he taking on Nigel Farage?
Count Binface is actually an Oxford graduate called Jonathan Harvey, but he's been going around dressed up as a bin for a number of years now. He's been standing in various by-elections that we've had and got a few hundred votes, but this time it's got serious, because the bin himself is on course to get thousands of votes in this particular contest against Nigel Farage. How has that happened? Well, basically, all the main parties stood aside when Nigel Farage resigned his Westminster seat to fight this by-election, saying, we're not being part of Nigel Farage's circus. That cleared the way for opposition, any opposition to Nigel Farage, to coalesce around any particular candidate who was standing in the by-election. Step forward Count Binface, who, in all the opinion polls, is running second to Nigel Farage. It's a contest of crazies. There are 34 candidates in this by-election because there's all sorts of, shall we say, maverick candidates who come forward to stand in it. The Monster Raving Loony Party is running 3 candidates, including Baron von Thunderclap, of all people. But it's Count Binface, around whom the opposition to Nigel Farage has coalesced.
OK, so essentially it's Nigel Farage's stepping down that has caused this to happen. Just take me through. So the Monster Loony Bin Party, which you said has 3 candidates, is this just a reflection of the state of British politics right now that it's gotten to this point?
Yeah, just to clarify, the Monster Raving Loony Party and its 3 candidates are actually separate from Count Binface. He's not actually a loony in terms of his party. He stands alone as a bin.
Apologies.
So Nigel Farage has spent the entire British summer arguing with a bin, effectively, during this by-election campaign. Yeah, it came about, as you said in your introduction, because Nigel Farage was under pressure over not declaring $9.5 million Australian dollars, 5 million sterling, and that's what has caused the by-election. It might all have to be repeated in a few months' time anyway, this entire election, if the Parliamentary Commission for Standards says that Nigel Farage is guilty. So we might have to have a rerun of this, in which potentially Count Binface could do equally as well. But at the moment, there's not a single vote, excuse the pun here, that can be wasted. It's supposedly a close contest between the leader of reform, Nigel Farage, who could be Britain's next Prime Minister, and a bin who is polling very well at the moment.
Wow.
Yes. Interesting they're running it before the investigation into Farage is finished. But what a time to be a professor of politics. We will talk to you soon. Thank you.
My pleasure.